Viking is upset.
That's right. Exess told me backstage that he has no doubt in his mind he's going to lose this match, so he didn't even bother to bring the belt with him to ringside. And now Viking, who's had a long-standing feud with Exess as of late after Exess broke his jaw, and now Viking, the only really fan favorite in this match, is getting ganged on by everyone, by the Green Phantom, by Kevin Steen, and Exess, who got jumped right off the bat, taking his time and just watching his two other opponents go to work.
Kevin Steen, of course, is a substitute for Pierre Caroulet, who was unable to make it here. A nursing injury suffered during and prior to uneffing sanction just 2 weeks ago.
Viking, I think, if his jaw wasn't fully recovered, it's definitely not now, as he just got his face kicked in by Exess. And Exess and Kevin Steen, no strangers at all, have had their fair share of classics, so to speak, in the IWS.
Kevin Steen's very first match in the IWS, in fact, against Exess at uneffecting sanction,
That's
2003.
Right. Had their rematch at V that Kevin Steen eventually won, and then went on to win the IWS title later on that evening.
Yes, ambushing El Generico, who had just beaten Pierre Caroulet for the title. Steen, having won an opportunity for a title shot by beating Exess, promptly took it against the exhausted El Generico.
Well, ever the opportunist, he took his advantage and he won, and was quite a long time was the champion of the IWS. Now going to work stomping away at the face of the current champion, Exess.
So Kevin lives in his own very special world, a world with a color of sky quite different from that of everybody else.
That's right, and there's cheese sticks everywhere for him to eat. Oh, and now just choking him with the knee there in the corner. Meanwhile, the Green Phantom and Viking going at it on the floor. Viking, I'm not sure.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say whatever it was that Kevin Steen ate at Subway, it wasn't part of the 7 grams of fat or less part of the menu.
No, I'm pretty sure it was not. And if it was, he probably added enough stuff on it so that that didn't apply anymore. Now, Viking actually wrestling earlier tonight and got busted open in his match, still nursing that injury up to the head. And now, the Green Phantom and Kevin Steen in the ring. These two have met before, actually, at the Tournament of the Icons, where they faced off in a submissions match. That the Green Phantom actually got the better of Kevin Steen in that match.
It's a very interesting match, as both men were using weapons to weaken their opponents to set them up for submissions later on. A very interesting approach to a submissions match.
Most definitely. Nonetheless, Green Phantom coming out the victor, making Kevin Steen submit.
Now, it should be said that Steen, in his own odd way, got revenge, as Green Phantom later on was involved in a match with Kevin Steen and Frankie the Mobster. Green Phantom partnering with El Generico, and during that match, partly as a result of Kevin Steen, Green Phantom fractured his arm and was absent from the IWS rings for close to 6 months.
That is very well pointed out there, Lacor. And now just mayhem. Everything's going on everywhere. And Exess with a nice drop kick to the knee there. Oh, he could be going for the Tarantula 2K4.
And of course, these two men have had their issues,
as they were former IWS champions,
and didn't get along well as IWS Tag Team Champions. They get along even less now that they're no longer partners.
That's right. And actually, Green Phantom on more than one occasion has dropped Exess directly on his head with a Ganzo bomb.
In fact, he did that while Exess was still his partner.
So that just says about what these two feel about each other. And now Exess just taking to the crowd, and this melee is just, I don't even know where Viking's gone. Kevin Steen now approaching the action here, as Exess appears to be trying to bring this back into the ring, maybe going for a suplex on the floor. Oh, I'm not sure what Kevin Steen just threw there, but it broke up the suplex. And now he's just beating up everyone with that what appears to be some kind of beverage can.
I suspect it was a beer can that Viking was drinking from earlier on.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh, and throwing him into the chairs there. These aren't even like the type of chairs that are going to bend or anything. They're just solid, and they don't have very much give to them. Oh, now takes Exess right into the post. I can't unfortunately see where the Green Phantom is. Oh, Kevin Steen's going after a fan.
As we say, Kevin Steen living in his own slightly delusional world. Going after a fan who's about 100 pounds lighter than he is.
That's right. He was about as big as the meal as he probably had for supper last night. Oh, and now Kevin Steen and Exess up in the corner there, jockeying for position. Oh, I thought we were going to maybe see the tornado DDT on the apron. Uh-oh, Green Phantom bringing in, I think he's going to go for his hang DDT on both men. Oh, both men went down, double DDT. Oh, and Viking's back. I'm not quite sure where he went, but the bandage on his head is off, and he's taking on the Green Phantom. And again, I can't really see. I believe he's picking up Exess. He's picking up Exess. Oh, I believe he's going to go for his chop. Every man is in a corner, and every man is in a very bad position when Viking's in the ring. Oh, Kevin Steen would have nothing of it, though, and just super kicked his face off. And Kevin Steen. Oh, and fans are just running in fear at Kevin Steen when he's heading their way. Oh, and now, Jesus, he almost hit us with the chair there. Oh, punch to the face.
This is like a comic book fight between the Thing and the Hulk. There's chairs flying everywhere, bodies flying everywhere. Kevin Steen, he was never much in control in the first place, but man, he's totally out of control now.
That's right. Kevin Steen, known as Mr. Wrestling, however, as of late has shown his skills as just a brawler. And right now, showing his brawling skills as he's taking on Viking on the floor and just tosses him into the wall. Viking, his injury from earlier on tonight, is starting to bleed, and now they're just going at it.
I think I can say, speaking from experience in this case, bitter experience I might add, that Kevin Steen is just demonstrating the destructive effect that sugar can have on your central nervous system, on your ability to maintain control of your emotions, and, just generally in your health.
Oh, and reverse there, Kevin Steen went head first into the garbage. Sorry to cut you off there, Lacor. And now, Viking's picking up the garbage, and he just threw the garbage can on Kevin Steen, much to the delight of everyone in attendance.
Kevin Steen has experience being hit over the head with garbage.
Oh, and he just threw your water bottle.
There goes my water. I'm going to be dehydrated by the end of this match, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, they're coming up to the announce table. Oh, he's fishing at me. He can't respond.
Kevin Steen grabbing my microphone.
Oh, and just throwing him head first right into the wall. You can actually see a spattering of Viking's blood on the wall. Oh, and he just broke that can, and he's riding it right into his forehead.
Oh, and biting now.
This is just disturbing. I can barely watch.
I gotta say, Kevin Steen, Viking, kind of fatty.
I thought you were going somewhere with that, but I guess not.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like if you're concerned about your diet, I'm not sure that eating Viking is the way to go.
Probably not. And they're going up here on the stage with a tripod, and and he throws Kevin Steen off of the little staging area here with the tripod, throwing water balls at him, anything to get his hands on. The other two participants in this match are nowhere to be found.
That's funny.
And now, again, the brawl heading a bit. Oh, there's Exess.
Doing the full tour of the
Palais des Congrès here in Gatineau. Actually, Hull, Quebec, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's Gatineau.
Oh, it's Gatineau? Okay.
Hull doesn't actually exist anymore.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's the whole section of Gatineau.
That's not what I was told at the gas station when I was lost on my way to the venue, but I'll take your word for it.
One of the things that you can safely say about this match is that none of the contestants actually like each other that much.
No, definitely not. We've documented the hatred between Phantom and Exess, between Exess between Exess and Kevin Steen on the Exess and Viking, and for what it's worth, Kevin Steen just doesn't like anybody really.
Absolutely. And Phantom, I don't think is a big fan of Viking.
No, definitely not.
For one thing, Viking with the blue hair is not green.
There you go. And say what you will about the Green Phantom, a proud Canadian, and Viking is a proud Quebecois and sort of an anti-Canadian, if you will. He is going to the top. What in God's name could he have planned here? Oh, stage dive there onto Exess. Much the appreciation and delight of everyone in attendance here in Gatineau, Quebec.
It's one of Viking's unique moves that I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do, is to do those, drop those elbows off the top as his opponent is being held up in the air by members of the crowd, or in this case by his opponents.
Oh, I'm not even sure what that was. It looked like a running back senton off the apron. Unfortunately, I didn't have a good enough vantage point to see it.
You got to think that whoever was on the bottom of that really felt it, though.
I'm sure they did. I see a table on the ground, perhaps. Oh, wait, there's the Green Phantom. Oh! And the Green Phantom went head first right through that table, if I'm not mistaken.
And that sounded crunchy.
And Kevin Steen, who has just basically been dominating everyone in this match, now throwing Viking back into the ring.
And the crowd scattering whenever Kevin Steen appears because they recognize that the man is completely out of control.
That's right. And after he tried to attack a fan who was about a third of his size, I don't blame anyone. Now picking up, actually no, again working over the previously injured forehead of Viking, trying to get more blood to spurt. Just vicious and disgusting actions there by Kevin Steen.
And we're standing on our chairs here because, frankly, this is a standing room only crowd. As the crowd desperate to see what's going on. And as are we.
Exess, oh, there's Exess. Throwing it there, and now unbroken table onto the Green Phantom. Oh wait, what is Kevin Steen going for here? Kevin Steen, we've been making fun of his size for quite some time, but he is quite the high flyer. Let me tell you that.
And when you fly from that size at that weight,
there's a lot of impact.
There's a lot of impact. Exess, of course.
Exess cutting him off. What could he be going for here? Maybe his patented top rope Hurricane Rana. Beautifully executed there. Tremendous maneuver. Oh, Viking just in time to break up the pin, though.
And notice that when Exess hits that Hurricane Rana, he does it completely with his ankles, showing tremendous ankle strength and doing the move in a way that very few other people are even capable of doing.
That's right. He actually jumps high up into the air, able to head scissors the head over into the Hurricane Rana. Contrary to most who kind of just sit on their opponent and then use their weight to drag them over.
It's a shine of deceptive strength on the part of the champion, as well as great technical ability.
Oh, two chairs have been set up in the ring. Oh, Kevin Steen. No. This is not right. A back just does not bend like that. Lacor, you said it all.
That's just unfriendly. And broken up by Green Phantom, because
that was quite unfriendly, and friendly is one word that definitely does not describe Kevin Steen, nor the Green Phantom, especially when he's got a chair in his hands. And now Phantom brings Steen into the ring. Oh, he's going to set him up for the Phantasm. A fan just wiped out right in front of me. Oh, wait. Phantom up. Phantom Menace. I think he tried to get him on the chairs, unfortunately missed it. And Kevin Steen wisely letting him hit the move, but then breaking up the pin to conserve his chance to win the IWS heavyweight title.
I have to say that was a dirty Phantom Menace on Exess.
Oh, low blow by Viking, who's just seen enough of Kevin Steen's dastardly tactics.
Can't blame him one bit. It's almost too little too late. Should have been doing that right from the start against Kevin Steen, who never met a dirty tactic he didn't like.
That's right. Viking, who has just been ganged up on by pretty much all three of his opponents in this match. Now, what's Green Phantom? Oh, going for the cover here on Steen. Steen kicking out, though.
vulture pin, but Kevin Steen was playing possum a little bit. And Exess and Viking fighting on the outside.
Oh, and Phantom following Kevin Steen up onto the stage. Oh, boot to the gut. Oh, wait a second. Oh, backdrops Kevin Steen right onto the stage area there. Viking appears to be trying to get up onto the stage now, just stomped off by the Green Phantom, who should be contemplating getting someone in the ring and applying the Phantasm. Oh, looks like he was going to try Phantasm on the stage. Oh, Phantom falls off. He fell off the staging area, I think, and met with a kick by Viking. Oh, and that was a DVD by Viking. Oh! I guess there was a table there. We couldn't see it from our vantage point. But Viking double stomp whomever through the table.
So normally most people would be a little, taken aback by the fact that the table didn't break when you dropped Exess on it. But Viking reacted immediately, went straight to the double foot stomp, putting Exess through it. Showing that, he's a very resilient, very adaptable competitor in this environment.
Very aggressive competitor is Viking, who apparently, almost got hit with the package pile driver there. Oh, what is Kevin Steen doing here? He's got him up on his shoulders.
In the electric chair.
Reverse Hurricane Runner, head first right on the chair, running clothesline.
Viking is the
and
fattest
Viking
luchador.
Here might have it won if he can get his wits together and get on that cover.
He's been called the fattest luchador in Quebec, and Viking definitely shows Mexican influences in his wrestling, pulling out moves that you would not see anywhere other than Lucha Libre.
That's right, with a devastating. And Exess got the pin there. Phantom not able to get back in time. And Exess tossing out Viking and jumping on Kevin Steen. Very opportunistic there. And Kevin Steen all of a sudden just realizing that he's been defeated. Oh, and just got hit with a chair by the Green Phantom.
Kevin Steen is not a happy camper.
No, Kevin Steen is out of control. He's very upset that he was defeated, and he's on quite a losing streak actually when you think about it. He got pinned by Jimmy Stone, he got pinned by Kenny the Bastard, and now he got pinned by Exess. At least Exess is the champ.
Again, I blame too much sugar.
You're probably right. Oh, Green Phantom now just getting into chair throwing competition with Kevin Steen.
And I'm not sure Phantom should be taunting Kevin Steen this way. It's a very unsafe environment to be doing this in. Both for Phantom, for the fans, for Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen wants Viking inside the ring.
And Viking.
And Viking's never met a challenge he was willing to turn away from.
That's right, Viking's just a fighter. He's looking for a fight. And I think he's found one here with Exess. That was Kevin Steen, should I say.
Exess is properly decamped, which is probably smart of him.
Yeah. Exess, like I said, very opportunistic. He's won his match. He's retained his title. There's no reason for him to be hurting himself anymore. Viking appears to be a little worse for wear there and hurting his perhaps his jaw. And both men.
Viking knocking Kevin Steen to his back.